Okay, so as I said, most of the hosting companies are similar. So, but this is my favorite. SiteGround is one of my favorites because I have experience with them, and it's been the best service that any company can offer. So they all work similar. You'll get a page like this, and it would give you different types of services that they offer. But we are specifically going to deal with WordPress today, and SiteGround is one of the best hosting companies for hosting WordPress sites. So as you can see, they're all similar. You have a startup, a grow big, and a geek. I go with the middle ground because you might want to extend later on. With the startup, you get only one website, and you may want to add an extra blog or something like that site. You'll be stuck then. So if you go here, you see they offer you different services, free installation, free migration, and free SSL certificate. That's really important because Google is not accepting any sites with non-secure sites. They're not accepting them anymore. So they'll flag your site as a site not to do business with. So when you go through the process and you pay your fee, you get a chance to pick a domain. If you don't have one, you can register one here. And I'll just use my domain for now, whatever it is. If it's used, it will tell you that you can't use it and choose another name. So now you have extensions to choose from, like .com, .net, .org, .biz. You see .education, .flight. Whatever your industry is, you can choose an extension from them. And it's only $15.95 a year for your registration. So after you do this, they will give you a password to enter. So you enter the site address that you chose, and at the end of the address you type /wp hyphen admin, and that would take you to your login page for that site, and it looks like this. Taking a little long to load. Okay, there you go. So now you put in your username and email address and your password, and then you click login. And you will come to your WordPress dashboard. This is where you do all of your editing and your page building and blog building and all the administration, your back office basically. So in your upper right hand corner is the howdy, whatever your name would be, and that's is mine, of course. You can see my picture there. And in the left corner, you would see the name of your site, the site that you chose, and then you want to visit the front end, you press visit site. Now I've put a picture in here so you'll see that it's just a standard WordPress site that you'd get, and this is what the front looks like, and this is the standard WordPress front end. But we're here to show you how easy it is to edit. So here we are now in the dashboard, and you have the home. This is where you are now, and you have updates. It'll tell you if any of your programs need updating, any of your plugins need updating, and you have posts, which is where you blog from. You have your image libraries. This is where you download all of your images and you put them in there. Also, you have pages. This is where you build your pages, and your pages would be home, about, and whatever topics you want to write about. The appearance, themes, you pick different themes to work with. Plugins, this is where you extend WordPress to whatever capabilities you'd like it to, and there's lots of them out there. Users, you might have a site where you want people to log in. You can control that there. Tools, Wpbakery, that's one of the page builders that I'm introducing to you today, but there are others that are quite good. Your settings, this is where you set up all of your settings, and of course you can collapse it and open it. So this is what you have right now. This is what your dashboard looks like. So let's build a page, and I'm here to show you how easy it is and simple it is to build a page. A WordPress could be as extended as you'd like it to be and as simple as you'd like it to be. So when you build a page, it'll come to this page. It said add a new page. you would start with a title. All pages you start with will be a draft. You see the sign on the left side says save draft. It's just a draft, and you can preview the draft. If you press publish, it goes live. This is something you don't want to do when you are just experimenting or setting up your page. So Wpbakery has an editor and a back-end editor, or you can get a front-end editor. With the theme I'm using, it doesn't allow me to have the front-end editor. So since I have a home page already, I use a different name, home pound, and we will start with that just for an example sake, okay? And it's just a regular editor. The editor is just like any text editor that you would have, but you can start building your page right here. I switched over to my other site now. You notice that the theme colors changed. So okay, we pressed edit and it says the classic mode, and as you go here you would see you can add a text block, template, elements, and you can get it from here or on the menu bar up here. So let's check out the templates, and this is where it gets interesting and really simple. Wpbakery offers you templates that you can use for your pages. You replace the images and also the text. So this is what you have to choose from. And you can download them and save them and interchange them and use them however you'd like. So when you choose one and you download, it goes into a library for you. And I chose one here. Description with middle image, okay. And this is what it looks like. And as you know, sites are built on rows and columns. So we have a 3-column starter right here at the moment. We have text, an image in the middle, and text on the right hand side. So let's take a look. And this is what it looks like to start with. But I'll show you how fairly quickly you can build a page. Now remember, you'd have pre-thought all of this. I'm just using filler text to help you understand how quick it is at the moment. So let's edit the text. If you hover over the text, you'll get that. You hit the pencil and you can edit the text. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to what you call dummy text or Lauren Epson text, just as text holders for now, so that we can sort of fill in the different spaces there with something. So go back over, hover over the text, you'll see the edit bar, press the pencil, and you're in. This is another text editor, and it will edit that text block that you chose. Paste in the Lauren Epson text, and you would of course pre-think this for your own site, and it would be information that makes sense. Right now it's just placeholder text. Do the same with the next. Paste it. There you go. And you would find that basically I just did it for aesthetics purposes. So we take a look. It'll be build a page with the text you just put in. There's the image. Just extend it a little bit. It extends the text just slightly. We don't have a header. This is just a sort of a blank page we start with. So why don't we build a header area? And I'm going to just add a row here. You have lots and lots of features that you can add to this, to your site with Wpbaker, the element section here. So as I said, you can choose different types of rows. So we're just going to use a straight row. It's the header text, so you want it right across the top. So we'll press okay. There's a strip of an image there, just perfect for the top end, and we'll choose that. Now you notice I chose On the lower right left corner it says image. There we go, image with text and icon and text. So we're going to edit that now. I think I'm just going to use the image for now, not the icon. Okay, so you have the image. Then there's a section, there's a title section. You'll title your page. My new site. Oh, my new website. And that's an H1 headline. That's the largest headline that you would see on the page. Then there's what you call the title text. It's a tag text. We're going to add H2 it will be. Right, you can choose whatever you want, but H2 is the next larger text. Sort of runs a hierarchy. And what are we going to say here? Get all you need here. Okay, let's capitalize some of this. Okay, let's take a look. Now remember, this is just below the text. So here's how easy it is to drag things around when you're sort of setting up your page. Those X's are what you use. You grab hold of them, drag it up to the top, because it's going to be right across the top. It's going to be the top feature image, and then you let it go. Once it's up there, let's take a look. Save the draft. You preview it. It's loading. Okay. And there we have your little the image that goes across the top, and you have your site title, my new website. Get all you need here, the tag text. And so as you can see, it's fairly simple to start building your page once you have the concept down. Let's add another row. Well, we'll add a separator. Yeah, this is separator, horizontal separator. Horizontal separator, I think, with text. Let me choose a title. Yeah, separator with text settings. Okay. Add a title to the text. So this is basically another section of your page. You'll be starting a new section of your page, so you can use a separator, and you can choose a background color to the separator. Very easy to do. Once you click there, you get a color picker. You can choose whatever you want. Black. Okay, you can clear it if you don't want it. Right? It's all in the editing stage. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. And it's going to load the page. You made changes. You said today's news, and there you go. You have a picture. At the bottom of the page, you have today's news, and it's just a separator. And you can add space between the pictures by using other separators and making them visible or invisible. Okay, what else could we add here? Let's add a row. I want to add a row, and usually let's do we'll pick 3 columns. All right, we're going to add images here. Single image, do it again. Now the single image, and then these are just placeholders at the moment, and then we'll go to the library, and of course from the images that you have, you want to put them in there. So this is how you get the images. You see that area there, that's the green cross on it. Okay, choose an image. Now these are images that I know are all the same size, so they're not very large, and they're all the same size, and I know they're just about 300 pixels so tall and something wide, but anyway, so I can put full in here. Now if this image was huge and you put full, it'll cover your whole page. So I'm using the full size of that image. We'll do that. We'll do the same with the second. Okay, second image, and then we'll choose that one, and we'll mark it as full again because I know the sizes are all similar. If they were different sizes, you would have to make sure that you enter the size that you want them to be, or else they'll come out however. Sometimes it can look kind of wonky. So there you go. 3 images. Usually if the images are of folks that you know, part of your company, you would like to add some text about them, you'll go about it by using a text box below. Just press the plus button at the bottom and choose text, a text block. Okay, once again, I'm just going to use it as filler text. Close that. One of the things you can do when you choose a text box, instead of going back and forward, you can actually just use you notice there's on the text box you can see, yeah, so I choose them this way. So there you go. So let's take a look at that. We save the draft, go back and take a look. Once again, you just put in 3 images and you're going to take a look at the page. The page is growing, it's getting better, and there you go. So now I notice that at the bottom of the page there's no space between the page and the bottom footer. So I'd like to change that. A little bit of space helps, makes the site breathe a little bit. It's easier for the eye. So I'll put separators in, and these separators, of course, they can be visible or they could be invisible. So I'll choose invisible separators. I'll choose one visible that runs right across the site, and then I will choose other invisible separators just to get the pictures off of the bottom of the screen. Okay, and there you go. I take a separator and I can drag it right across. Just remember, whatever settings you use, if you were going to duplicate, whatever settings you put in on the separators, if you're dragging another one and duplicating it, the settings will go over to the other the other image if you duplicate the settings. Okay. Let's take a look at this and see what it is. It says, and here we go. Welcome there. The images, and there you go. Just off the bottom so that it doesn't look crowded, right? So that's really it. I'm going to leave you some links at the bottom to some Wpbakery, their page builders, and Divi, and they're 2 great page builders for somebody who is new or not familiar with CSS. So I hope this helped you. I really hope it helped you. And sometimes you might want to get your business up and going, and this might be a long process for you. If you really want to get your business going, just feel free to give us a call. We can help you out with that. But for now, I hope this helped. Let me know if it did, and we'll talk to you later. Have yourself a good day.